Okay, listen up. I have a towel on my head. I don't feel good. I feel like I'm coming down with a cold right now. And I just left from putting steam holding my head over a pot of, boiling hot water steam to clear my throat and nose out, which is work now. So, this is not going to be a long review. And honestly, there wasn't really a lot going on Smackdown in general. This was a go-home show. This was just basically tag matches. So you wonder why I have a towel on my head? I feel sick. I feel like I'm coming down with something. A cold. And I'm going to make this quick as possible. Because I've either taken medicine, tea, put head steam, lots of orange juice, water, several things. So I'm going to do this review as fast as possible. I don't know if it'll go up because I don't even think I'll even go to YouTube even try to do it right now. So I'm just going to do this, and I'm just going to go to sleep and get some rest after this, because I'm going to need whatever strength I can do, if I can even do a TLC review this Sunday. Nor do if I even really care about this show this Sunday, just because of how lackadaisical build it has been. And only maybe 1 or 2 matches have been really built up, if you ask me. And I know there are other wrestling shows this weekend too, which I'll watch when I get a review, but I think I should some one time. But I'm just in no condition to right now. So I am going to do the Smackdown review as quick as possible. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We kicked it off with, what do you think? The dog shit again. Here we go with the dog. Baron Corbin, King Corbin, he got carried out there with Dolph Ziggler, who now wears a Smackdown hat and glasses all the time. Bobby Roode is suspended, due to failing in the wellness policy and whatnot. But with him failing the wellness policy and everything, we won't see him for like 30 days and whatnot. So, what do we do on this show, huh? Well, of course, he's got to talk about it last week. Corbin pretty much talked about how he smeared all that dog food on him. It talked about the year he's had from beating Kurt Angle at WrestleMania, winning the King of the Ring, and this Sunday he's going to finish humiliating Roman Reigns at TLC. And he talked about the match that the big dog is going to bow down to the King and whatnot. And Roman Reigns is going to be unchained and whatnot. He's going to be like a scared dog and everything. Ziggler pretty much said that, the entire locker room supports him. And he speaks on behalf of the locker room that he's a leader, not like Reigns there. Corbin won't. It's going to put down the dog. And pretty much, it's going to be embrace a new day and all hail King Corbin. Pretty much Big E came out. Well, New Day and Kofi called it Milwaukee Cream City or something like that. Talked about the Greek Freak highlights in the back he was watching. But he talked about this buffoon out here talking, which look who they got. Corbin pretty much says, hey, Kofi, you would have done WWE title and champion and everything. How about you lose it like 5 seconds? Kofi said it was 8 seconds and everything. And, Kofi knew what he was trying to do. But at least I was still a champion of the people. Kofi pretty much said that, yeah, you've had a heck of a year and everything. And here's the thing. I defended the WWE Championship for 6 months, including against your court jester right there, Dolph Ziggler, which he lost, by the way. And he didn't complain when he lost. He just dusted himself off. But yeah, he dusted himself off. He moved forward and everything, and that's what he did. And that's why they are 7-time tag team champions, which, I still... How that whole Kofi thing is hard to go back and mention that with the title, him losing it. But he pretty much taught Corbin how he looks stupid in the King's outfit. Pretty much called him Burger King, which the fans chanted for. And that you're not a real king. You don't carry yourself with dignity and class. And so he took an issue with all of this. Pretty much, he held him back. I think Kofi slapped him. And I guess it was going to be a match later on tonight. So watch that was going to go down. the whole first segment, I could care less about Baron Corbin and the dog stuff. We already saw what happened with the dog food. What's it gonna be, dog shit this week? I don't even know where they're going with this anymore. It's all about dogs now. The big dog, little dog, medium dog, Chihuahua, Rottweiler, whatever dog it is. Okay, it's a lot of dogs in this feud. Corbin's security was beat up in the back door inside the locker room since they didn't know who attacked him. Mandy Rose and Seinfeld in the ring. They kept showing this whole feud, I guess, now between Mandy Rose and Alexa Bliss, since Alexa Bliss came back recently and whatnot, as they were being interviewed in the back, pretty much saying that Mandy is a bully, and pretty much Mandy Rose and Seinfeld attacked them from behind, which for a second, all you know is the heel and face behind this, or who's going what, since they're making this feud, a lot of video packages and everything. Pretty much Alexa Bliss and them won very fast. Nikki Cross hit her neck breaker for the win. The match only went like 2 minutes, so nothing really much to say from that. They didn't have a lot of good to say about the women's match last week also with them, so it's a tag match this week. Still nothing much. They did with Sami Zayn, who ran the heavy machinery, that they had a gift for him. And, they were looking for the match later on the show against Cesaro Nakamura. They wrapped it was a big ham. I guess it was a Christmas ham, as Otis put it. I think he lives near Milwaukee, by the way, or Wisconsin. Sammy didn't like it. They says, how this bird was slaughtered. This bird just died for no reason. Just had to be waited to get killed. And he says the worst gift he's ever got in his life. And he's offended because he's a vegan. Otis said he was sorry, but Sammy pretty much says, like, you're just a dumb oaf. As Tucker tried to tell him to calm down, but once he called him a dumb oaf, it pissed him off. Heavy Machinery started getting pissed. Nakamura, Cesaro show up there with Sammy. Says, yeah, they just gotta take you out later. Cesaro grabs the Christmas ham and drops it to the floor, pissing off Otis. I thought that shit was actually pretty funny, so that was actually fun to see. The Revival came out. Dash Wilder fell to the ground. That was pretty funny too. That was another funny spot. Guy turns around, hits the table. Next thing you know, he's on the ground. Scott Dawson looked like how to get to the ground, but they went against Shorty G and Mustafa Ali or Chad Gable, whatnot. Fun tag match, I will say that. I did kind of like the finish and some of the match from the German suplex into the splash, and Ali doing a 450 after that. Yeah, because he did the Chaos Theory German suplex and everything. But Ali came in, was going to go for the Tornado DDT off the turnbuckle. He was turned back around, got hit with a Shadow Machine for the win, so the Revival pretty much moved on after that. A win for them, which, they got a match this Sunday. Next thing you know, they were interviewing Bayley in the back as she talked about Lacey Evans, and she thinks she's a leader and everything because she has a kid, one out of Marines, that doesn't help. And that Sasha Banks is not here right now, she's recording a rap album. I didn't know Sasha Banks could even rap, to be honest. And listen, man, I know Snoop Dogg your cousin and everything, but does she have bars like that? Am I missing something? If this is true, I will find out, see if Sasha Banks can really rap. But next thing you know, a guitar was playing. Elias was standing somewhere talking to Dana Brooke. Pretty much Bayley says, I'm doing my job here. Elias says, listen, you're like my Secret Santa and everything, okay? So I got you a gift, a song. Basically, he talked about Bayley, and then he asked Santa for a threesome between him, Bayley, and Sasha. And he said no, which, are you fucking stupid? Which I'm sitting there, wait, did this guy just turn no to a threesome with Bayley and Sasha? I'm sure any right human being would probably be the first one to jump to that opportunity if given the chance. And because when I'm listening, he said that Bayley's haircut looks like a dude, makes it like a dude or whatnot, which Elias has been funny, especially with these Soul Radar jokes. And, my friend told me this over the phone tonight. He said that was some attitude era shit in a way, okay? And I said, yeah, they would say something like that in the attitude era, especially with Elias with the sexual innuendos right there, talking about Bayley and Sasha, and wanted to have a three-way and whatnot. Which I that's why I kind of found it funny. I looked at him like, wait, this guy just said no to a threesome with Sasha and Bayley. The fuck's up with this guy? Is he on drugs? I don't care who gets mad at this. I still think it's funny, but come on. Anybody that would have the opportunity, you would want to fuck both of them in their asses, okay? Like, come on. Bayley has a fat ass. Sasha does too. Anybody would raise their hand. and be the first one to jump to that, because I'm like, hey, Elias, man, if you don't want that, I'll go next for you, okay? So I don't care if you get offended by this and that, but I gotta find that funny though. He did say that, even my response to it, like, hey man, just fuck both of them in the ass, man. That shit would be the greatest thing in the world. I'm sure it would feel the greatest thing in the world too. But moving on, since Bailey pretty much says you're gonna do a match or you're just a groupie, and Bailey went against Dana Brooke, is not much to say from this really. Bailey won with her finisher. I'm not gonna say Bailey to belly, but she does that arm thing and smashes people's face into the ground. Not much to say from this. Bailey wins, so not much of a match, or we have any other competition to face her for a match, really. I don't know. They played a Sheamus video. Pretty much talked about this SmackDown used to be full of warriors, but now he's back to take over SmackDown. Miz had an interview from his house with Renee Young, as she asked about Daniel Bryan, given their history, taking footage from SmackDown, the Talking Smack clip from a few years ago. Good continuity right there. And he said a perfect act, so they bring the best and worst out of each other. And he understands how much value Daniel Bryan is to SmackDown and everything. He doesn't like him, but he respects him. But he said it was time for Miz to do the right thing and whatnot. And talked about the match with Bray Wyatt this Sunday. And that Bray Wyatt has crossed the line, messing with his family and bringing them into it. And Miz pretty much said that, the matches with Wyatt changes wrestlers and whatnot. And he's a changed man too, as a father and everything now. And he's at home and down in Milwaukee. And he knows what he doesn't have no idea what Bray Wyatt is capable of. And pretty much Renee asked him, "Are you afraid?" Next thing you know, Maurice started screaming. Pretty much, look at the baby monitor, which was the Bray Wyatt puppets. And I guess the kid was very calm. I don't know how many times they may have taped this, or if the kid did well in that. I think it was Monroe Sky, Miz's daughter name is. And I don't know. I'm sure maybe it was a lot of takes. I don't know. But, she's playing with the Bray Wyatt puppets. And they're just looking through the baby monitor. Bray Wyatt shows up on screen on the iPad, says, "Let me in." They run upstairs and they just see one puppet. That was a new puppet. It was like a creepy, some like girl doll. Some people think it's Liv Morgan and whatnot. But basically, Maurice and them look worried and everything. Yeah, pretty much Miz told the camera crew to get out of here. We're done. Okay, we're done. It's all over. All right, it's all over and whatnot. I'm sure people are going to say, well, why did Miz just call the cops then if he's going to do some stuff like that? Because it was the Firefly Funhouse. She had to say the Funhouse next time about exposing people in the holiday season. And he's exposing Daniel Bryan. He's like exposed himself, and pretty much he's going to do that. Miz is not going to feel pain because I was a way to stop the pain and everything. So there will not be no pain to him and whatnot. But you're starting to lose focus here. But yeah, the segment was good. Though. Probably was the best thing of the night with the Miz and Daniel Bryan, but There's a day. What am I about to say? I don't even know. Bray Wyatt thing. That was pretty good. Heavy Machinery went against Cesaro Nakamura. Probably Heavy Machinery was super over as hell because Otis is from here. So that was a really fun match. I will say that too. That was a good match. Cesaro then won. Nakamura and again Shasha on Tucker for the win. But yeah, Heavy Machinery super over here tonight. Baron Corbin went against Kofi Kingston. Not much to say from here. I didn't DQ finish in the first part and everybody get involved. Big E says do a tag match, just eats up time. Still into the DQ. In a way. So there was still DQ. And next thing you know, they pretty much tie Kofi up like they did Roman last week and get hit him with his scepter and whatnot. The Revival pretty much came out to help also, giving Big E a shine machine. Roman Reigns comes out, basically kills all security guys, kills the Revival, just kills everybody out there because he's back in this movie, so game or whatnot, but kills everybody in there. That's all I'll say. Between the ending segment for the dog food happens, so Reigns looks strong, threw Ziggler through a table, so what do you want to say for that? It's basically SmackDown from this point in time. Like I said, I would do a long review, but I'm just doing what I can. I'm just not into it. I don't think I'll be into it tomorrow either. So I best I do this review now, even with this towel on my head. Other than that, I'll see you guys later. Comment, subscribe, tell me what you're talking about SmackDown. Peace out. I got a cold to go fix.